Now I want to tell you what are the pairs of angles. What type of pairs of angles exist? First I want to tell you what is the pair of complementary angles. Complementary angles or pair of complementary angles means if sum of two angles, that is sum of what? Sum of their degree measures. If sum of degree measure of two angles is 180 degree, then pair is known as pair of angles is known as what? Complementary. This is 90 degree. If the sum of degree measures of two angles is 90 degree, then pair of angles is known as complementary angles. For example, if I say 30 degree is one angle, 60 degree is another angle, I want to check is the pair of this angle is complementary or not. I will check 30 plus 60 is equals to 90 degree. So I will say yes, this is the pair of what type of angles? Complementary angles. Similarly, I take, suppose one angle is 40 degree, another is 57 degree. If I ask whether this, I will say here yes. If 40 degree and 57 degree, if I add 40 plus 57, this become 97 degree, which is not equal to 90 degree. So I will say no, this pair of angles of 40 degree and 57 degree is not a pair of complementary angles. What is the pair of supplementary angles? Supplementary angles, it is what? If sum of two angles, if sum of two angles is 180 degree, then this pair of angles is known as pair of supplementary angles. As in case of complementary, it was if sum of two angles is 90 degree, then it was named complementary. But if sum of two angles is 180 degree, it is known as the pair of supplementary. And first is the supplement to second and second is the supplement to first. Suppose I want to ask you that check whether the given pairs are supplementary or not. First is 71 degree and another is 119 degree. So I want to check this pair. If I ask you to add, this is what? 71 degree plus 119 degree. I say it is 9 plus 1, 7 plus 9 plus 1, 10. That is what carry 1, 7 plus 8, 9, 190 degree. It is not equal to 180 degree. So this pair of 71 degree and 119 degree is not a pair of supplementary. Suppose one angle is 63 degree and another is 117 degree. I am going to find the sum of these two angles and I find their sum is 180 degree. As the sum is 180 degree, so I say yes, the pair of angles 63 degree and 117 degree is the pair of supplementary angles, whereas previous one is not a pair of supplementary angles. If I say that what is the angle which is equal to its supplement, answer is 90 degree, because 90 degree plus 90 degree gives us 180 degree. So this is the pair of what angles, which two angles are equal and supplement to each other. Now another pair, that is the pair of angles I am talking about. As I told you, complementary angles, pair of complementary angles, pair of supplementary angles. What is the pair of adjacent angles? Very important fact to understand. The pair of adjacent angles means if two angles like this having same initial point, starting point, that is one of the angle is AOB, another is BOC. If two angles having same initial or you can say starting point and one arm is common but other non-common arms must be opposite to the common arm. What I am trying to tell you that pair of adjacent angles means pair of angles having first thing same initial point, that is starting point is same. Second, one arm, you will not surprise this, listen, arm is known as the ray of angle. When any ray is used to form angle, that known as the arm. One arm is common. Third, non-common arms should be opposite to the common arm. If these three conditions satisfies in an angle, that is in two angles, that is in pair of angles, that is known as the pair of adjacent angles. How? If I say angle AOB and angle BOC, I can tell you first condition, O is the common vertex, common initial point, common vertex, we call where two rays meet vertex. Second thing, that is one of the arm is common, OB is common, AB is common arm, OB is common arm. Third, non-common arms in two angles are OA and OC, that is non-common arms are opposite to common arm OB. OA and OC are on the opposite side of the common arm. So I can say the pair of angle AOB and BOC having same initial point, having one arm OB common, but non-common arms OA and OC are opposite to each other. That's why this is the pair of adjacent angles. Now I want to tell you what is the linear pair of angles. Before it, I explained you what is the pair of adjacent angles, because linear pair of angles means this is the set or group of two such adjacent angles whose sum is 180 degree. For example, if I write here, this is B, this is O, this is A, and here one of the ray stands on this point is C. So angle AOC and angle BOC, these two angles are taken as the pair of adjacent angles. This is the pair of adjacent angles. And you can see some of these angles, angle AOC plus angle BOC is 180 degree. That's why this pair of adjacent angles of AOC and angle BOC is known as the pair of linear pair. So this implies angle AOC and angle BOC forms what? Linear pair. Here you must understand that in the pair of linear, the non-common arms, that is OA and OB, are also said to be opposite rays. Here these OA and OB are opposite rays because this is forming one line. That's why what pair of adjacent angles? That pair of adjacent angle forms the linear pair whose sum is 180 degree. What is the pair of consecutive angles? If I draw any quadrilateral here, it is like this: A, B, C, D. Here you can see angle A and angle B. It is vertex A, angle A. This is on vertex B is angle B. If I write the complete name of this angle, this is angle DAB and another is angle CBA. DAB and CBA are the two angles having same common arm. AB is common in the first angle and AB is the common in second angle. There are two non-common arms, they are AD and CB. Here slightly it seems to be what pair of what adjacent angle, but it is not the pair of adjacent angles because here vertices for the both angles are different. That's why this is known as the pair of adjacent angles. So what you can say about the pair of adjacent angles? Pair of adjacent angle is that where first condition one arm is common, and there are two non-common arms, one arm is common and other two arms are non-common. And important is their vertices are different. Their vertices are different as shown here in example, angle A and angle B. What about these angle A and C? These are known as the opposite angles of the quadrilateral, where neither any side nor vertex is common, that is known as opposite angles. But if vertices are different and a side is common and arm is common, that is known as the pair of adjacent angles. Now, what is the pair of vertically opposite angles? If in a plane two lines intersects, this is AB and this line is CD. Suppose these lines intersects at a point O. If two lines in a plane intersects, then there are some pair of angles. And what is the pair of vertically opposite angles? So for this, if I say this is the angle DOB, this is the angle DOB, this is the angle AOC. So I say that angle AOC and angle DOB, this is the DOB and AOC are the pairs of what? Vertically opposite angles, VOA in shortcut. And another pair here is angle AOD, this angle AOD and this is BOC and angle BOC. This is also the pair of vertically opposite angles. So now we want to tell you what is the definition. The definition of the vertically opposite angles is if two lines in a plane intersects, then pair of those angles which do not have any arm in common but lies made forms on the same vertex. You can check angle BOD, this angle BOD and AOC. AOC and BOD having same vertex O, but none of the arm of any angle is common. So this satisfies the condition of vertically opposite angles. Similarly, angle AOD and BOC. Angle AOD and BOC having same vertex O, but none of the arm is common. So this pair is also the pair of vertically opposite angles. Now I want to tell you why these pair of vertically opposite angles are always equal. You can see here angle AOD plus angle BOC If I ask you what is their sum, you will say it is 180 degree. Reason being linear pair. It is the linear pair. Angle AOD plus angle BOC. This is the pair of what? Linear. Adjacent is here and it is linear pair. Now angle same, that is DOB. I can take angle BDOB. First I have taken angle AOD. Angle AOD plus BO plus angle BOD. Here it is BOD. Their sum is how much? 180 degree. Now I am taking BOD plus BOC. Angle BOD plus angle BOC. Their sum is also how much? 180 degree. Same region, linear pair. If I ask you that left side of the first relation, left side of the first relation is AOD plus BOD and left side of the second relation is BOD plus BOC, but their right hand sides are equal. So what can I say? What can I conclude from 1 and 2? That is angle AOD plus angle BOD is same as angle BOD plus angle BOC. So what's here? This is BOD plus BOC. Here BOD and BOD will cancel. So what I will get? This implies angle AOD. Angle AOD is equals to angle BOC. This is hence proved. Similarly, I can prove that the second pair of the vertically opposite angles is also equal.